One day I'm gonna be everything I wanna be. I don't let it get the most of me. One day I'm gonna be free. I wanna be everything I'm gonna be. My future right in front of me. One day I'm gonna be free. I wanna be free. Then let me be free.
From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges. A host with a fire burning in its soul. With a heart, steel, and a spirit unbroken. He rides on two wheels, ready to claim his throne. Amidst the chaos and the thunderous roar, insane wheels rise as a force to be reckoned with. Fueled by the power that only metal can bestow. He takes his stand, refusing to submit. Insane wheels hear his battle cry. Metal and mayhem will never die. Wheels making day by day.
Yes, sir. Much love and respect to everybody up in the building. Let's give it up to you guys. So today, guys, we do not have coffee at all, okay? I've had to fast, so I've got water. I've got a doctor's appointment today, and what's funny about that is I actually had my doctor's appointment yesterday, and unfortunately, I show up, and they're like, hey, so we're making sure that you've fasted. And I'm like, what? No one told me I had to do that. But I'm like, but I haven't ate since yesterday, so I should be good, right? And they're like, well, did you have any sugar? That's what matters. I'm like, well, I had a cup of coffee. You guys saw me drink that cup of coffee. I'm like, I had that cup of coffee. They're like, does it have any sugar? Like, it has to be black coffee. I'm like, well, yeah, I put some milk and like half a spoonful of sugar. That's it. And they're like, you know what? We're going to have to reschedule you for tomorrow. I'm like, are you serious? So today, you guys, I've got the water instead of coffee, which is unfortunate, but hey, we'll live. But we have a wild story today, guys. This one's pretty violent. And you guys are going to actually see video proof of this. Basically kind of like helicopter view, on the floor view. I mean, it's insane. This is UCLA violence, Pro-Palestinian versus counter-protest clash. And yeah, they have the Israeli protesters and then literally the pro-Palestinian protesters, counter-protest. It's pretty crazy. It's definitely crazy. So hopefully all of you guys are doing well in the chat. Let's go ahead and see where I left off. We're good here. So I see Hardwire was talking crap about our iPhones, dude. Don't be talking mad shit about, the iPhone. I got myself an iPhone 15 Pro, and that's the best phone I've ever had. Might try to figure out how to build my own. What? Yeah, right. That's crazy. That's a crazy quest. Just kidding. I just wanted you to get mad and devil emoji. Oh my gosh, dude. Hey, we got Pitbull as well. Shout out to you. Much love and respect for you being here. We got Dansky up in the building. No way, dude. Appreciate you. The horn just scared the cat, dude. Yeah, dude. That's funny. That's funny, dude. We got Steve up in the building as well. Appreciate you for being here. SNS says, I have no coffee either, dude. He's feeling it. Good morning, Darren C4. I see you in here, bro. Thank you for being here. Bet your ass, though, they charge you or your insurance both. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's one thing that doesn't surprise me whatsoever. They'll probably charge me for that visit, even though I never even went into the, all I did was check in, that check-in. I waited for 5 minutes and then they called me back and said, nope, we can't do it. What up, bro? Fee up in the building as well. Damn, man, we got the crew in here. I love it. I love seeing it. Uh-oh. We got Steve talking mad shit, dude.
Stop the cap.
No, he's capping, bro. He's over here capping. What's good? We got gunpowder as well. Damn, we are on fire tonight. Or tonight, this morning. I would die without coffee. Yeah, I'm feeling it right now, dude. I'm feeling it right now. I love waking up and having a cup of coffee. You know what I mean? That's kind of like just been my thing my entire life. I got an iPhone. I like my Android too. I hated my Android. I've only had one Android. It was the Note 5. So that gives you a time frame of how long ago this was. I've had iPhone basically my entire. I got basically the 3G where I started. There was the original iPhone. I didn't get that one. I got the iPhone 3G. So when I got that, and then I went to the 3GS and all of that, and then went higher and higher. And then I had that the entire time, and then I only switched one time to that Note 5, and it was the worst decision I made. I was like, dude, I hate this phone. And I had it for I gave it a good chance. I had it for about a year. So, I mean, I used it, but honestly, I just didn't like I don't like Android. I don't know. It's just, to me, it doesn't work like how I want it to work. And I'm about simplicity. I'm not about that whole, yeah, you could dissect and do everything in this phone. Who cares, man? Just allow me to do the things I need to do. You know what I mean? Without coffee, I would end up back in prison, dude. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Stop the cap.
Oh, man. It is anti-murder juice, dude. You're funny. Darren says this was going on all over the country, Columbia, New York City, and I saw UCLA on the news live this this morning. They protested at my daughter's school in Tampa. They got shot with rubber bullets. Yep, the non-lethal cops downplay in Florida. That's crazy, Darren. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. And yes, I did hear about the stuff going on in Colombia, all the protests. Obviously, UCLA, I'm going to be reporting on right now. Yeah, man, they're protesting all over the country right now. It's kind of incredible. All these college campuses, man, it's terrible. Had all the Galaxies. Wow. Only had iPhone 5. Yeah, see, the iPhone back then compared to how they work now, they're amazing phones, dude. iPhone is a millennial status symbol. They love paying Apple over and over. Dude, you're not lying. You're not lying.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I'm guilty of that. Every time a new iPhone would come out, Steve, I would get the new iPhone. I wasn't the nerd that was waiting outside of Apple or anything like that. I never did that. But within a month of the phone being out, I would end up getting it. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. My phone now is my business. You know what I mean? Legitimately. People love to cap about that and be like, yeah, I use my phone for business. No, I legitimately use my phone for business. This whole YouTube thing, my social media, all of it is based off of my phone. Even the graphics design work that you guys see on the show, like this right here, I'm going to show it to you guys. You see it every morning. You guys see something like this, some sort of thumbnail. All of that is made on my iPhone. You know what I mean? I really, really work on these things. So let's go ahead and see where we are at. We got Hardwire saying medical care sucks. Where else do you just have to accept and pay for shitty service? If you want to try to be remotely healthy, got to take it on the chin. Healthcare is broken. Yes, it is. It's very broken, bro. I'm capping big time today, dude. I love it, Steve. We got Snark as well. Shoot. Welcome back. Guest Day came to support the show, and we'll catch the replay. Hope you all have a great day. Snark, I hope you have a wonderful day as well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you showing up, and just doing that right there means the world to me. It shows that you really, really care. And having people that really care about the show means a lot to me, way more than you guys could imagine. Yeah, overseas greetings. That's right. What's up, GBM? I appreciate you for being here as well. Texas, Florida, Oklahoma. Yeah, this is where a lot of these protests are happening. Let's see. No. Yeah. No, I get you. That's nice. you didn't have all the antenna issues with the iPhone 3G. I had to return mine, I bet 5 times and get it replaced. No, I didn't actually have that problem. I didn't have that problem. I mean, they moved a lot slower, like, when you were using them, but I didn't have that, which is weird because it definitely happens. I heard people having that issue. Supporting terrorists, WTF? Yeah, it's wild. I thought about giving them another chance, but in reality, it's all about the operating system you're used to. Totally. They actually did a survey of people, of iPhone owners and Android owners that have only stuck to those basically. And they show that there was like a percentage rate of how many people cross over. And it's like, and stay with it too. Not just get it, but they end up going back to the old platform. And I heard it's like 96% or something ridiculous that people go back to the platform they're used to. Absolutely. You don't definitely need a top-notch phone for your get down. And like I was saying, that's the one excuse that I've got. You know what I mean? I've got one excuse about having the new, upgraded phones. What up, Dwayne? I see you as well. Good morning. No, you're all good. We're about to report on a big story here. It's finally summer over here, and all these, what is that? Is that fish? Are swimming? I'm guessing just met a flock of bandit. Oh, I got you. Okay. I don't know what is. Oh, it's bees. These bees are swarming around or something like that. That's crazy. Tried to watch code this morning, but it never started. Uh-oh. I didn't see that he was going to go live. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and check this out. We have an insane video, guys. You know what? We're going to go ahead and start with the video before I start reading. I want you guys to see how intense this is.
Whoa. God, it's just so much chaos. It's just so much to try to watch. You see, it looks like that outside group is maybe trying to penetrate.
This is insane.
I mean, really vicious shots being taken now by people on both sides of this. Yanking that, oh my goodness.
Now people running.
Now a bunch of people scattering. Yeah, I'm hesitant to even zoom out and see if we see LAPD yet, just because so much is happening on the ground. But no, they're still not
I
here.
can't even believe how crazy this is getting.
There may be as many as 50 officers.
Yep,
from
it
the
does
West
look
LA
the same,
division that will
Steve.
be responding to this at some point. I think they may have gone over to the UCLA police station, where they're probably getting briefed on all this and formulating a plan of how they can come in. And
you're right about that, Hardwire.
The way that they did it at USC is not going to work tonight. They had time to be methodical about that situation and, frankly, go by the book and be very professional, frankly, in the way that they handled that protest at USC. This could be a totally different situation now, as you have this group of, frankly, vigilantes coming out here causing anarchy. And we are starting to see,
how they're blocking
more
themselves with all these boards, you guys.
Which is now, as Thomas said,
crazy,
broken itself apart completely.
It's going to get wild, by the way.
The barriers as
it's about to get wild.
All of those, the cardboard fencing
right,
as
Scott?
Well. But look at this. They're coming and yanking the
Whoa,
fence
look at
away.
that.
These people are trying to break up the encampment themselves, it seems.
And you know something, at some point, it's hard to tell
let's keep moving around, Dylan.
Who's who, or what group is pro-Palestinian or
I need to do that
pro-Israeli at this point, because all you can see is chaos, and a lot of those people now are I can't make out a student necessarily from someone who's just showing up.
No, I was about to say it's about to get freaking wild, but it's already freaking wild. Wait for it. Watch what happens here.
With dressed in a normal wear. And
totally, Steve. They don't. It's hilarious.
Throwing things at people.
And Pat, earlier you were pointing out all the people that don't seem to be involved in
right,
either side
Hardwire.
of the protest, just standing around with their cell phones and taking pictures and video. Tom, I would bet that surprise is an understatement from you. I could hear you in your voice when you got out there on scene, because you were there earlier and then had to come back.
What is he doing?
I'm sure
you
are so surprised as to what you left versus what you came back to.
Throwing the cones.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a dystopian scene here. It's apocalyptic in the sense of what it was. It was a peaceful, very quiet evening before, and now it's just getting absolutely awful. I mean, they're throwing objects and attacking the encampment. It is getting
look at that. It's starting to get
out of hand and very, very scary, quite frankly. Seeing this from the ground, we were just in the crowd. I don't know if you could see our shot, and all of a sudden the crowd just swelled and surge toward us. And, you know, I don't know what people have with them. I don't know if there's weapons in the crowd.
Yep, that's 100% a fact, Hardwire.
None of this makes sense anymore, as we've been talking about. No, we don't know why people are here. What's even going on now? This is just descended and disintegrated.
That's right, Darren.
into just a mob fleeing things at each other and ripping things down and throwing objects. And I from the ground, I see absolutely no law enforcement, and now it's just getting more and more tense and more violent. You can see, I think, from our shot here and from above. Go ahead, Pat. Sorry.
Yeah, it looks well. They're trying to penetrate that encampment. There's no question.
Oh, you can see that person's got like a burqa on, or whatever they call it.
Do if they get in there?
Cover his face.
Then what?
You know, I saw a guy with a
bullhead.
I don't know what he was saying, obviously, but I was saying earlier, you just wonder, where is the organization here?
We've been pampered our entire lives, and this is the kind of shit that ends up happening.
Desmond, I can hear you.
Well, yeah, Pat, just working with my excellent pilot Dylan here, trying to bring the best shot here. I mean, it looks like this mob is trying to completely dismantle the encampment here. We've seen them rip the metal barrier. Now they're coming and they're ripping through the fencing. They're using their shoulders like battering rams. Look at this. They are completely mowing this down. They are breaking their way into the
swinging their arms down there.
What's going to happen once they get inside? You see some smoke there, possibly some
smoke
kind of tear
bomb.
gas. Let's hold this position right here, Dylan. Trying to get a good view here without
what up, Todd J?
On the trees, but look at
that's right.
Some of the
we're trying to get
out.
Peaceful
this
here.
This is where the people in the encampment they
but
had,
it's getting
had
wild.
Spray-painted messages and written things on on all of those big sheets of plywood that they had, and it is now being ripped apart by these people that.
No, I don't remember that.
I
GBM.
don't even know what to say. I mean, there's no message at this point of what they're trying to accomplish.
These kids just don't know any type of
there
consequence.
Are extremely strong opinions on both sides of all this, and
yeah,
all of
Scott.
it is just all of that tension exploding tonight on the campus of UCLA as you know, all of a sudden these people now this
just getting like worse and worse and worse.
Affiliated group. I mean, we don't know their total affiliation here, but their goal.
And this
is
just happened, obviously, you guys know
take
this.
Matters into their own hands.
This just happened.
A form of vigilantism.
Last night.
We know this is what can happen when there is a diminished law enforcement presence or a concerted effort to keep law enforcement out of a situation. You know, with the intention of preventing tempers from flaring, but with that lack of law and order, look at what is happening right here.
There it goes. Now they're getting violent.
He's being jumped.
Did you guys see that? Hold on. Let's go ahead and bring it back.
God.
This guy's being jumped.
There it is. Look it down here.
Look at what is happening right here.
I see it now that this guy's being jumped.
Oh,
he's being
what are we doing over here?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Is he up or is he still on the ground?
I think he got back on his feet and moved around. We're just going to keep moving around here with these trees because
that's right. No street smarts whatsoever.
Flowing all over the place here along the perimeter, but I mean
that's right, Yippin.
It's like
I can't drink coffee today though. I'm fasting for my doctor's appointment this morning.
At UCLA, this normally tranquil, bucolic campus is now completely embroiled.
Look at this. Shit's
chaos.
Just chaos. Total chaos, dude.
A week.
All right. Hold on. Let's get out of this. So there's not really, like, I don't need to sit here and read the entire article that we just, I mean, we got the gist of everything that's going on. We actually got video proof of what is going on on UCLA's campus. Obviously they're going to write about what you guys just saw. And so I won't read the whole thing, but I will give you guys a little bit more of a read. Let me go ahead and zoom in for you guys. They always make the text so damn small, and I want you guys to be able to read along with me. You know, I've always been, that's a pet peeve when people are actually trying to report on the news and they're reporting on an article where now the text is so damn small that you can't even read it. You can't see it. There's no point of you even sharing your damn screen because nobody can see it. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's my little side rant. Yep, zooming, Stacy says. That's right. We're zooming in. But yeah, yep, and like I said, I'm fasting right now. I've got my water right here. You know what I mean? And I've got my lab work this morning at 10:15. It's 8:20 right now. But yeah, but I hope that you're enjoying some coffee. And also, Dwayne, I see you as well. Actually, before I read this, I'm going to see what you guys have to say real quick. And because I was reading your guys' comments the whole time. It's always great to have you guys in the chat, dude. Guy just called UCLA a blue-collar campus, dude. I didn't catch that. Did he actually? He called it a blue-collar campus? That's crazy. Todd says, thank you all. I appreciate you all. Love and respect and prayers, family. That's right, bro. It's a bit funny how the government goes after bikers when you see this. Yeah, dude. We're not the enemy, dude. I find it funny that the same idiots who spent years calling us all Nazis have turned into actual Nazis. You can't make this stuff up. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. It's brutal. Do most people not understand the difference between idealism and realism? No, dude. I don't know what pianism. I don't know what that is, to be real. It would be sweet and great for a lot of liberals' ideas, but it's not reality or how the world works. You're going to have to let me know what this word means. I'm very interested because I don't want to. I always love like learning new nomenclature. You know what I mean? When you show love to your haters, they run to the police to charge you anything to make themselves look good and make you look like the bad guy when you are the victim to them taking everything from you. Yep, that's very possible too. Very possible. So let's go ahead and see what this is. After UCLA declared a pro-Palestinian demonstrators' encampment unlawful, a clash between dozens of protesters, dozens? You mean like hundreds? What, dozens? Why are we downplaying this? Of protesters and counter-protesters led to one person being driven away in an ambulance. The victim's injuries were unclear. Law enforcement appeared to drive away after paramedics treated the victim. The Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, said the University of California Police Department, UCPD, was handling the situation. UCPD said all available officers were dealing with the incident. In quotes, the mayor has spoken to Chancellor Block and Chief Choi. LAPD is responding immediately to Chancellor Block's request for support on campus. Mayor Karen Bass, I'm not sure which way to enunciate that, office said in a statement. However, the hostilities between the two sides were seemingly unimpeded by police. Yeah, I didn't see any police in any of that footage. So, yeah, I didn't see anything. They're right about that. In quotes, horrific acts of violence occurred at the encampment tonight, and we immediately called law enforcement for mutual aid support. Vice Chancellor Mayor Asako said in a statement, the fire department and medical personnel are on the scene. We are sickened by the senseless violence, and it must end. Mayor Bass later said that on X, which is Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, that the violence unfolding this evening at UCLA is absolutely apparent and inexcusable. LAPD has arrived on campus. Oh boy, the worst governor. Shout out to the worst of the worst governors of all time. Let's give it a round of applause for this lame. The worst mayor of all time. All right, Gavin Newsom's office issued a statement saying our office is closely monitoring the situation at UCLA. Law enforcement leaders are in contact this evening and resources are being mobilized. And they took a little shot. Look at all these freaking, wow, look at all these tents. So this is like, what, right before or something? Before it popped off? Because those are tents, bro. What is going on here? Let's go ahead and read this real quick. Protesters continue to fight each other well past 11:30 p.m. last night, throwing fireworks at the encampments while melees broke out past the barriers. One of the melees involved a person swinging what appeared to be a skateboard. Yeah, it's total freaking chaos, dude. It's just full chaos. You know what I mean? Like all of this is just where a whole bunch of kids got pampered their entire life. They've never actually dealt with true adversity and dealing with actual problems like that. Now they're just so pampered that this is the type of attitude that we get. Straight up. You know what I mean? This is what happens when you pamper your kids nonstop, dude. I'm just being real. All right. So I left off here. I appreciate you, SNS, for putting my Instagram in the chat, guys. If you guys want to check out my Instagram, just scroll up to SNS. He put the link, a hyperlink. You can just click it, and then it'll bring you over to my Instagram. You guys can follow me over there. Appreciate everybody that does that. It means the world. Let's see. Us old school dudes have seen this crap before, where these cops during the where were the cops during the Floyd bullshit? True, Scott. A utopia. I spelled it wrong. Oh, got you. A utopianism. It's basically people that believe in a perfect, peaceful world where no one goes hungry, no one ever fights, and things could be a utopia or perfect harmonious. Yeah, that's definitely not ever going to be the case. The truth is that you cannot expect your life to be a boulevard of green lights. You just can't. It's impossible. I don't understand how people could actually think that there is a utopia. You know what I mean? Because that's just not going to happen. I hate cop callers, especially when they start the shit. But when shit gets real, they dial 911 punks. Yeah, dude. You know, I've watched the hardest of the hard fold. You know what I mean? People that you would think that would never do some shit, and they do. Trust. I know. This is what happens when our schools teach indoctrination. Hey, geez, I cannot pronounce my words. Instead of educating these people. Yes, they do teach indoctrination. How about that? Look, see, that's the problem I have right there. I tried, can't pronounce it. Only an Evan Harwire says, yep, facts. The belief or in pursuit of state in which everything is perfect. Yes, exactly. I don't believe that that's not a real thing. That's just a wish and something that's unreal. It's not going to happen. This is what happens when people never caught an ass whooping. Dude, you're not capping. Straight up. Straight up. What I always tell grieving people, sometimes life is unfair, but without death, there is no life. Yep, there's got to be a yin and a yang, always. Without violence, there is no peace. Without hate, there's no love. They only exist together, and they do. Because people think that if there was, like, let's say, only one emotion of love, trust me, there wouldn't be any love without hate. You have to understand both. You know what I mean? You have to understand light to understand dark, or understand dark to understand light. You know what I mean? It's the same shit. Yep, no sweat, Mike. My bun just peed out of my fresh hot pot. I will enjoy your cup for you, dude. Absolutely, dude. I'm gonna give you a round of applause for that. I like how you worded that. That was fantastic. All right, you guys. So I do have to wrap this up short because I am pressed for time this morning. But I really appreciate you guys for liking the content. If you guys are enjoying it, it is the most important metric on YouTube. Commenting is a huge engagement spike, and it actually pushes for visibility on our videos. And also, if you share the video, that's like word of mouth but on the street compared to on the internet, which is the share button. So I really appreciate you guys utilizing that for me. Here's my Instagram as well. And last but not least, you guys know that I'm demonetized completely until July 3rd. So we're struggling over here, man. And every dollar counts. Like $1 to me right now is like $100. So if you guys want to help monetarily, my Cash App is $BallValve. And then Venmo is @BallValve. And then I do now have a PayPal, which is down. You're going to see the email here, but it's ballvalvetv@gmail.com. And I really appreciate every single one of you guys that have shown immense love, support, being here on the live on the show, comments. You guys, I really like, this is my favorite thing in the world to do. I love coming on here and talking with you guys, putting on a show, and also giving you guys good information about what's going on, not only in the bike scene, but in the rest of the world. So I really hope that I'm giving you guys value, because I really am trying my best to make sure that I'm giving you guys the best content possible. So from the bottom of my heart, you guys, I cannot thank you guys enough. I will see you guys here on the flip side. Much love and respect, everybody. And have some coffee for me, everybody. I got to go get some lab work done. Much love, everyone.
From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges, a host with a fire burning in his soul. With a heart, steel, and a spirit unbroken, he rides on two wheels, ready to claim his throne. Amidst the chaos and the thunderous roar, insane wheels rise as a force to be reckoned with. Fueled by the power that only metal can bestow, he takes his stand, refusing to submit. Insane wheels hear his passion cry.